What it is when we first decided to do a tour so many years ago, we decided that as we are primarily songwriters and people who make records rather than live performers, in terms of our background, if we did a tour, we wanted to do a performance which emphasised and visualised the songs, and that also we wanted to do something which is going to be very out of the ordinary, that people would remember. And we decided we wanted to do a theatrical show which was going to be directed and designed almost like a play or a musical or an opera. And to that end, we eventually got into touch with a director and a designer who worked for the English National Opera in London. And this was 5 years ago. And we set about just working on a show with them. We discovered then that it actually was too expensive to do. We couldn't afford to do it then. And so we've waited to tour around the world until we could actually afford to do a very special performance rather than compromise and do a regular rock show. To be honest, all places are equally special. When you go and see the audience and get a reaction, people buy your records. It's, I mean, the whole tour in that respect is quite, for me, is quite a moving experience that all these people come and see you. you know, you kind of feel all this kind of love and enthusiasm from the audience. I mean, it's quite an extraordinary feeling. And you feel that almost everywhere. And that is fantastic. So, I mean, it's nice being here in Munich or in Germany, but I'll feel exactly the same in Madrid or Barcelona or Scotland or wherever.
Die Kamera! Die Kamera! So.
Around with jerks. My car is parked outside, I'm afraid it doesn't work. I'm looking for a partner, someone who gets things fixed. Ask yourself this question, you want to be rich? I got the brains, you got the looks. Let's make lots of money. You got the brawn, I got the brains. Let's make lots of money. I studied at the Sorbonne, doctored in mathematics, I could have been a don. I could program the computer, choose the perfect time. If you've got the inclination, I have got the crime. Oh, there's a lot of opportunities if you know where to take them, you know. There's a lot of opportunities. Regardless of expense, think about it seriously, you know it makes sense. Let's get the brain, let's get the look, let's make lots of money. You've got the brawn, I've got the brains, let's make lots of money. I've got the brains, you've got the look, let's make lots of money. There's songs from all of our albums. There's songs from the album we did with Liza Minnelli, Results. There's 2 B-sides. We've always, with all of our singles, we've always written and recorded a new B-side for them. And with the fans, they're often some of the most popular songs, so there's 2 of those B-sides. So it's really representative of everything we've done from right across the last 6 years. Yes, well, The Streets Have No Name is performed like a sort of Broadway or Las Vegas routine that goes wrong. It's and it's definitely one of the high points of the concert. The audience always seems to like it a lot. We're all dressed in red satin, I'm like with the cowboy hat, and there's a kind of big dance routine goes on around us. The dancers all gradually come on. It's a very kind of glitzy number, but it works really, really well in the show.
well, actually, this was the first one we'd ever done, and that was a short tour of Hong Kong, Japan and Britain, and it was a kind of trial thing, and we went to do it, John, because of that, then we wanted the whole thing to be directed, and we didn't really go as far in the direction of theatre as we wanted to, but it was great because we used a very big back projection of film and everything. We had dancers in costumes and stuff, but we still had the musicians on stage, and I was kind of trapped behind the keyboard, so I wasn't really totally involved in the whole other side of things so much. So this time we've got a far more integrated performance than for the Derek Jarman.
felt that the normal format of a rock show, which works for some artists, it works for someone who's perhaps a virtuoso, like Jimi Hendrix or whatever. For a lot of bands, it doesn't really work. It gets boring after the band have come on. You often find them predictable and boring, these concerts, and so we wanted to do something special. So anyway, this year when we decided to do a world tour, we contacted these people from the English National Opera again, and we gave them a tape of the songs we wanted to do. And out of this tape, a sequence of songs, they constructed a sort of scenario, which is Chris and I, the Pet Shop Boys, going on a journey through our life, and that is the basis of the show, a scenario based on 18 songs. It's obviously not a proper story because the 18 songs previously had no relationship with each other, really.
The back of the QR sends to feel a smack of thumb government. Lingered by the fly poster for a fight. It's the same story every night. I've been hurt and we've been had. You leave home and you don't go back. Someone told me Monday, someone told me Saturday. Wait until tomorrow and there's still no way. Read it in a book or write it in a letter. Wake up in the morning and there's still no guarantee. Only last night I found myself lost by the station called King's Cross. Dead and wounded on either side. You know it's only a matter of time. I've been good and I've been mad. I've been guilty of hanging around. Someone told me Monday, someone told me Saturday. Wait until tomorrow and there's still no way. Read it in a book or write it in a letter. Wake up in the morning and there's still no guarantee. Looking out today for the one who got away. Mud are walking round the block, ending up in King's Cross. Good luck, bad luck, waiting in a line. It takes more than a matter of time. Told me Saturday, wait until tomorrow and there's still no way. Read it in a book or write it in a letter. Wake up in the morning and there's still no guarantee. And there's still no guarantee.
There are no musicians on the stage. The musicians are at the side of the stage, which leaves the stage completely free for Chris and me. We have 10 dancers, 8 ballet dancers and 2 street dancers. And we have 3 backing singers who each play separate characters. So as I said, the whole thing is like a musical or a play or an opera. And so there are set changes as it goes from one scene into another, sometimes during a song. There are lots of costumes. There are 42 wigs. So the whole show is conceived as a whole, and every part of it is visualized, choreographed, designed and directed. So which makes it very, very different from your normal, supposedly spontaneous rock show.
Starvation.